Hi everyone, I am Professor Pawar Anita, working as an assistant professor in KK Wagh Education Society's KK Wagh Arts, Commerce, Science and Computer Science College, Chandori, District Nashik. Dear students, I welcome all to my YouTube channel. Today I am going to focus on the coming up online exam which will be conducted according to the Savitribai Phule Pune University's schedule 2021. Dear students, your teacher or your parents may advise you be positive about the online examination. But I would like to say nowadays during this pandemic the word positive is very scared. So I say be relaxed, be tension free and face the online exam confidently. So, in place of using the word be positive, I would like to say be relaxed and be assertive. Now, I am going to start the presentation, which is an experiment made by me on the multiple choice question paper pattern based on the prescribed text. The prescribed text, which is also prescribed by the respective board of study members of the Savitribai Phule Pune University Pune. The title of the text is Literary Gleam, an anthology of prose and poetry. Now I turn to the multiple choice type of questions with their answers, which is included the total content, which is also included semester number 1. So first thing is must for you to tick only one option and not to forget submit the test at the end of the examination during the given time. So now I would like to start to focus on our question paper. First, one thing I would like to mention here, you only tick the right answer of the following questions. Now the question number 1. Didash is the writer of the lesson Engine Trouble. Here are the four options. Number 1, R.K. Narayan. Number B, A.G. Gardiner. C, O. Henry. Or D, none of these. And of course, Engine Trouble is the first of the lesson of our in our text. That's why R.K. Narayan is the writer of this lesson. So the option is R.K. Narayan. Now the second question is, but before going to turn in the second question, I would like to mention here R.K. Narayan is known as a prose writer, a humorist, and that's why Engine Trouble is a lesson. That's why the option A is correct for the question number 1. And the second one option, we know it well. A.G. Gardiner is known as an essayist and O. Henry is a short story writer. That's why, of course, the option A is correct. Now I turn to the question number 2. Which show came into the city of the narrator? Of course, this question is also based on the question of lesson number 1. Here are the four options: Disneyland, Gateland, Circus, Fashion Show. And of course, while we study the lesson number 1 having the title Engine Trouble, there is no any reference of the circus or the fashion show or the Disneyland. That's why the option number is B is correct, that is Gateland. Now the question number 3, where was the show set up? The option of this question is C, that is Gymkhana ground, because there is no any reference of college ground or the circus ground. One more municipal ground is also mentioned in the lesson, but here the point of view of the question, the option number C is correct. Now question number 4, which prize did the narrator win in the show? Of course, the option number C is correct, that is road engine, because there was no any competition in that village. He win the medals like silver coin or the gold medal or the cash prize. That's why he win the road engine in the lesson Engine Trouble. Now the question number 5. How much amount did the owner of the Getty land collect a day? The option D is correct. He collected 500 rupees. Now, question number 6. The lesson on saying please is written by A.G. Gardiner. Actually, this is an essay written by A.G. Gardiner. On saying please is not a story, it is not a lesson, but a type of essay. That's why the option of this question is A, that is A.G. Gardiner is correct. Now, question number 7. The lift man expected that the passenger should say, the option number B is correct, that is please. Next one question. The author says that the journey with polite bus conductor was a lesson about courtesy and good manners. This is the option number D, which is correct, because this lesson having the title on saying please is about the importance of the good manners, and of course that's why the option number D is correct. Now, question number 9. On saying please is about the importance of the good manners. That's why the option number A is correct. Now, question number 10. Didash is the main character in the story on saying please. While we study this present one lesson having the title on saying please, all the story is also interwoven around this main character, that is the bus conductor. That's why option number A is correct. Now, question number 11. The short story The Gift of the Maggie is written by O. Henry, because the present one story The Gift of the Maggie is a short story, and O. Henry is also known as a short story writer, cause R.K. Narayan is also known as humorist or the prose writer. A.G. Gardiner known as also essayist. That's why, of course, the option number B, O. Henry, is correct. Now, to question number 12. Della and Jim are husband and wife, because in that story no any relationship as like uncle and auntie or the neighbors, teacher and student not referred or not studied. That's why the relationship between Della and Jim, they are husband and wife, so the option number A is correct. Now, question number 13. Didash is the main theme of the story The Gift of the Maggie. The option number A is correct, love and sacrifice, because in that story no any reference of the jealousy, hatred or the kindness. That's why the central theme of the story is love and sacrifice. So the option number A is correct. Now, question number 14. Jim has sold Didash in order to buy a present for Della. There is no any reference while we study the character of Jim. Here there is no any reference of his shoes or his overcoat. That's why the option number A is correct. He sold his family's watch. Now, question number 15. How long is it until Christmas? In the opening of the story The Gift of the Maggie, of course only one day is also remain for the Christmas, and that's why there is also option number B is correct, that is one day is also correct. Now, question number 16. Question number 16, I also take some of the questions from the poetry section. The question number 16 is A Red Red Rose is written by Robert Burns. This is of course a love poem. Now, question number 17. In the line, oh, my love is like a red red rose, represents Didash figure of speech. Of course, there is the word like, and when in any line of the poem the word as or like is also referred by the poet, of course that time the figure of speech is simile, because the poet also compared his beloved with the red rose. That's why the option number B is correct, that is simile. Then next one, question number 18. I will come again, my love, though it were 10,000 miles. Here the question is identify the figure of speech. Of course, the option is A is correct, that is hyperbole, because there is no any possibility to come back within a minute. A 10,000 mile distance is so long. That's why here the poet use the hyperbole. म्हणजे कवी असं म्हणतो ना की प्रिये मी तुला 10,000 मैल अंतर जरी लांब गेलो तरी तुला भेटायला एका क्षणात येईल. इट्स नॉट पॉसिबल एका क्षणामध्ये एवढं अंतर पार करणं, आणि म्हणून त्या ठिकाणी अतिशयोक्ती हा अलंकार झाला. म्हणून ऑप्शन नंबर ए hyperbole इज करेक्ट. Now, second one, question 19 number. A red red rose is a dash type of poem. Of course, there is no rose is also part of nature, but the focus of this total poem is also toward the love. That's why a red red rose is a love poem. Now, question number 20. In the line, "Oh, my love is like a red red rose," the figure of speech is used dash, that is the repetition. The word red red is also repeated. That's why the figure of speech is also repetition. So the option number B is correct. Now, in the poem, "A red red rose, the lover compared his beloved with dash." The option A is correct. That is a red rose, because there is no any reference of the pink rose or the friend. That's why option A is correct. Now I turn to the question number 22. Leave the chanting and singing is written by Rabindranath Tagore, because this present one poem is also known as a religious poem. That's why option C is correct. Now, question number 23. The poem "Leave the chanting and singing" is addressed to the priest, because in that poem the reference of is also about the farmer, but that's why the priest is also the center point of view from this poem "Leave the chanting and singing." That's why the option B is correct. Now, question number 24. Dash is the moral of the poem "Leave the chanting and singing." Of course, work is worship, and that's why this is the moral of the poem. So the option A is correct. Now, question number 25. "Leave the chanting and singing" is a religious poem written by Rabindranath Tagore. So the option C is correct, because "Leave the chanting and singing" is not a ballad. This is not a nature poem or a love poem. That's why the option C is only remain, and so the option C is correct. Now I turn to the question number 26. According to Tagore, God is in the hard work, not in the temple, not in the telling of the beads, and that's why the option B is correct. Now I turn to the question number 27. The Felling of Banyan Tree is written by Dilip Chitre. So the option B is correct. Now, question number 28. Dash tree is mentioned in the poem "The Felling of Banyan Tree." The present one poem "The Felling of Banyan Tree" is written by Dilip Chitre. Of course, in that poem the reference of Shevga or the other trees also, but the center point of this poem is the banyan tree, and that's why the option B is correct. That's why the answer of this question is banyan tree is mentioned in the poem. Now, question number 29. The trunk of the banyan tree had a circumference of 50 feet. And now, question number 30. The Felling of a Banyan Tree is an autobiographical poem, because there is no any satire, no any love elements or the biographical elements. That's why this is an autobiographical poem written by the great Indian poet Dilip Chitre. That's why the option A is correct. Now, I turn to the question number 31. There are, this is also based on the grammar part. That's why the first question I mention here about the grammar, particular the articles. There are dash types of articles in English. Actually, there are two types of articles, definite and indefinite. From that point of view, I asked one of the question here, or mention one of the question. There are dash types of articles. The option B is correct. Two types of articles. Now, question number 32. Article "the" is dash dash type of article. Of course, article the is also a definite article because for mentioning the specific things or names, we always use the definite article the. That's why article the is definite type of article. Now the next 133 question, dash dash apply apple a day keeps the doctor away. We also use here the indefinite article, that is an apple a day keeps the doctor away. This is also well known proverb in English also. That's why the option B is correct. Now question number 34, Mount Everest is in dash dash Himalaya. When we also use the specific words or the Himalaya, it means the names of mountains, rivers, sea, oceans. That time you use the article the. That's why the option C is correct. Mount Everest is in the Himalaya. Now question number 35. Would you like dash dash orange? When there are the vowels in English, there are 5 vowels, and when the word is also start with these vowels a, e, I, o, u, at that time we use the article an. That's why the option B is correct. So the answer of this question is, would you like an orange? The option B is correct. Now question number 36, Anjali wants to become an engineer. Once again, the word engineer is also E is a vowel. That's why we use their article and the option B is correct. Now question number 37, this is dash dash car I bought yesterday. Which car? The specific car. That's why the article here is the, and so the option D is correct. Now question number 38, Pooja is afraid dash dash slides. Pooja is afraid of slides. Next one, Rahul is worried dash dash exam. Rahul is worried about exam. Now question number 40, the teacher said some homework dash dash the end of the lesson. The preposition D at is correct, so the option D is correct. Now question number 1, Roshan is interested dash dash history. Roshan is interested in the history. The preposition in is also correct. That's why option C is correct. Now question number 42, I would like to thank you on behalf of all of us. So the preposition on, which is our option number A, is correct. Now question number 43, the past tense of the verb think is of course thought, because no any past tense of the think is thinking or the thinker or is thinking, so the option C is correct. Now question number 44, the past tense of the verb write, and of course the past tense of the word write is wrote. No any past tense, the written is the V3 or that called as the VPP or the आपण त्याला म्हणतो क्रियापद तिसरं रूप, that is written, and that's why the option A is correct. I would like to read the question number 45. Dash dash you can like to have a cup of tea. The option of this question is D is correct. Would you like to have a cup of tea? Which is also a modal and modal auxiliary. Then next one, question number 46. I dash dash speak English fluently. Once again here the modal auxiliary can is also used, so the option D is correct. I can speak English fluently. Now the question number 47, communication, which is also based on the communication skill, the one of the content of our prescribed text. Now question number 47, communication is a non-stop dash dash. Of course communication is a non-stop process. It is not a paper, not a plan or the program. That's why the option B is correct. Then the question number 48, communication is a part of dash dash skill. It is not a hard skill or rough skill or the short skill. Of course the option A is correct. Communication is a part of soft skills. Now question number 49, our dress code is an example of dash dash communication. Of course non-verbal communication. So the option B is correct. And last one, question number 50. Letter, email, telephone are the examples of dash dash. Of course, these are the mediums that calls as a channel. So the option C is correct. In this way, as an experiment level, I try my level best and hope you also like this presentation, which is based on the multiple choice type of question paper pattern. Thank you very much.